Good morning. A new report has placed Nigeria as the fourth most terrorism-impacted country in the world. According to the Global Terrorism Index 2026, released yesterday by the Institute for Economics and Peace, Nigeria climbed to fourth place globally, behind only Pakistan, Burkina Faso, and Niger. The report highlights the largest year-on-year increase in terrorism-related deaths anywhere last year, with Nigeria recording a sharp surge of 43% in attacks. The Sahel region, including Nigeria, now accounts for over half of all global terrorism fatalities. Groups like ISWAP and Boko Haram remain the primary drivers of violence, claiming hundreds of lives in 2025. Opposition parties, including the African Democratic Congress and PDP, have seized on the ranking, describing it as clear evidence of failure by the Bola Tinubu-led APC administration to deliver on security promises. The government has yet to issue a formal response to the index. Security analysts warn that without urgent, coordinated action, the trend could worsen. This comes amid ongoing debates on military funding and intelligence reforms. We'll have more analysis later in the bulletin. President Bola Tinubu has returned to Nigeria following a historic two-day state visit to the United Kingdom. The President and First Lady Senator Oluremi Tinubu arrived back home earlier today after being hosted by King Charles III and Queen Camilla at Windsor Castle. The visit, the first by a Nigerian leader in nearly 4 decades, included warm receptions, royal salutes, and meetings with Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales. A key highlight was bilateral talks with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer at 10 Downing Street, focusing on trade, investment, and security cooperation. The trip marks a strengthening of Nigeria-UK ties post-Brexit, with discussions on economic partnerships and shared challenges. President Tinubu is expected to brief the nation soon on outcomes, including plans to spend the upcoming Salah break in Lagos. Observers say the visit underscores Nigeria's growing diplomatic outreach. Details on any agreements signed during the trip are emerging, and we'll bring you those updates as they develop. Motorists across Nigeria are bracing for another round of fuel price hikes as global crude oil prices surge. Brent crude jumped to around $114 per barrel yesterday, its highest level since 2022, driven by escalating tensions in the Middle East. Reports indicate the spike follows Israeli strikes on Iranian energy facilities, prompting retaliatory actions and fears of broader supply disruptions. West Texas Intermediate also rose sharply. Despite Nigeria being a major oil producer, the country relies heavily on imported refined products. Petrol is already selling between $1,200 and $1,400 per liter in many areas. Analysts warn that sustained high crude prices could force marketers to adjust pump prices further, adding pressure on households amid already high inflation. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has not commented on potential adjustments yet, but experts say deregulation means market forces will dictate. Consumers are calling for urgent measures to stabilize supply and cushion impacts. This development could intensify economic hardship debates nationwide.
Part of the trade agreements, it's the most more economic relationship that will build out through nations. Nigeria is currently going through a very strong reform for the economy, and other than the volatility that where we will discuss that.
In a major boost for Nigeria's maritime infrastructure, President Bola Tinubu and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer have witnessed the signing of a significant financing deal during the President's state visit to London. The agreement, worth £746 million, equivalent to approximately €474 million at current rates, is backed by UK Export Finance. It will fund the redevelopment and refurbishment of two key Lagos ports, the Lagos Port Complex at Apapa and the Tin Can Island Port Complex. The project aims to modernize facilities, boost trade capacity, and position Nigeria as a stronger maritime hub for West and Central Africa. At least £236 million in contracts will go to British firms, including a £70 million steel supply deal, the largest ever export for British steel backed by govt. President Tinubu described the partnership as a step toward deeper economic ties. Prime Minister Starmer emphasized mutual benefits in infrastructure and growth. The deal is expected to create jobs and improve efficiency at Nigeria's busiest ports. Implementation timelines will be announced soon. This comes as part of broader efforts to attract foreign investment in critical sectors. This landmark agreement signals growing confidence in Nigeria's infrastructure future. We'll bring you further details as the project unfolds.